Hey everyone, it's Jordan Faith. Today I'm showing you my winter routine using some of my favorite glycerin-free products. Glycerin is a strong humectant that some people like to avoid in very high dew points or very low dew points. During winter, the air can be very cold and dry, so using a strong humectant like glycerin can sometimes have the effect of letting the air steal moisture from your hair. And that can cause frizz and of course dryness. So throughout this routine, I'll be sharing how to combat that. Here on my channel, I focus on all sorts of wavy and curly hair tips. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure you subscribe. I upload a new video every Thursday. I'll be walking you through this entire healthy hair winter routine. So let's head to my shower to get started. Here we are in my shower. I am getting my hair completely soaking wet and gently scrubbing my scalp as I do so to loosen up any debris and dirt and oil that might need to be cleansed away. And then I am using the Maui Moisture Vanilla Bean Shampoo. Now this is the only product I'm using in this routine that has actual glycerin. And to be completely honest with you, I misread the label and I thought that it did not have glycerin. So that is my mistake for including it when I did intend for this routine to be absolutely 100% glycerin free. That being said, personally, I don't find issues from using glycerin in my rinse out products simply because they are not staying in my hair. I will see if I can find a different option without glycerin that I can link in the description below, because this was completely my mistake and I apologize. I enjoy this shampoo because it is pretty clarifying but also really conditioning. So it just really removes any buildup and leaves me with a clean slate for the rest of my routine. It is very important to clarify your hair regularly, to remove buildup, to help reset the hair and the scalp, especially when the seasons are changing. After thoroughly cleansing my hair and scalp, I am rinsing the shampoo out completely and following with the Tresemme Botanique Nourish and Replenish Conditioner. I'm using a generous amount and just smoothing that through my hair and detangling with my brush. This is probably my favorite conditioner because it works so well, it smells good, it is a large bottle for an affordable price. And I've been using it for over a year. This is my second bottle, and I have no issues with it. It is glycerin-free. It does have the itchy M's, which are preservatives, and some people do have issues from those ingredients making their scalp itchy. I do not have that issue, so everything about this conditioner works really well for me. After rinsing that out, I am using a little bit of the Camille Rose Honey Hydrate leave-in. This is probably my favorite hydrating leave-in conditioner. It is glycerin-free, although it does have other humectants, such as honey itself. But I find it very, very conditioning, not too heavy. I can get away with using just a small amount. And although it is sticky in my hands, as soon as I put it into my wet hair, it just glides right through. I am brushing this through to help situate my curl clumps and make sure the product is evenly distributed. And then I'm using the Kinky Curly Curling Custard to begin my styling. I just take a small amount and rub it really well between my hands. And then I apply by just glazing it over and scrunching and pulsing. This is another product that I've had for quite a while and really enjoy. In addition to being glycerin-free, it is also very moisturizing and it adds a really nice shine to my hair. I do sometimes experience a little bit of flash drying from this, nothing excessive, so I do still use it. But I make sure to have either a misting bottle or a bowl of water or water easily accessible and near me so that I can re-wet my hair as needed while I scrunch this in. This just helps my clumps to stay together, and it keeps my hair from getting stiff from that flash drying sensation. This product does not have enough hold for me on its own, but I do like to use it because it does help enhance my waves. And like I said, it does add a really nice extra shine to my hair. I always enjoy layering my products, but especially in the wintertime, I like to layer because that gives me the opportunity to use products that are moisturizing and also ensure that I can use products that have a strong hold. I really take my time scrunching this in all over, make sure that my roots are not plastered to my head. Next, I am using the Aussie Instant Freeze Gel. This is another one that has been in my arsenal for quite a while. I've gone through several bottles of this gel. It is definitely a favorite of mine. It's very affordable and usually pretty accessible. It is glycerin-free and it provides a really good hold. And it also does add a little bit of moisture and a little bit of shine to my hair. It is a little bit trickier to apply because it is very sticky. So I find it easiest to apply it a little bit at a time. I did take a bit larger of a squeeze than I wanted to start with here. So just a small word of advice, I find that it's a lot easier to work with if I take about a dime-sized amount, rub it really well between my hands, then apply it and repeat that as needed, because that just helps combat the trickiness that comes from how sticky the product is. I'm using my Perfect Hair Care towel to Microplop, and this is mainly to remove water, but today it did remove a little bit of extra product. This gel usually absorbs really well into my hair, but today it didn't absorb quite as much as it typically does. So there was some extra that just got soaked up by that towel. This towel is really absorbent, and it's my favorite towel to use on my hair because it's so smooth and it takes really so much more water out than a t-shirt would. After I've microplopped and squeezed as much water out of my hair as I can, I am taking a very small amount of that Aussie Instant Freeze Gel, rubbing it between my hands and scrunching it straight in. I'm specifically focusing on the ends of my hair because sometimes too much product can be drawn out of them when I'm microplopping, and adding a little bit of extra afterwards really helps keep everything together and not get frizzy. This is especially helpful when I am overdue for a haircut like I am right now. And now that I'm finished styling, I am moving on to diffusing. Alright, I pixie diffused my hair for about 20 minutes and air dried the rest of the way. There was a little bit of a crunch at first, but it worked itself out as my hair continued to dry. To finish this style off, I am sealing with a little bit of the Briogeo Farewell Frizz oil. I only use about 1 or 2 drops of this. It's not the lightest oil blend, so any more than that is just too much for my hair. But this works really well. I just smooth it all over and it helps tame down frizz and really seal in all the moisture in my hair. This little bottle is almost $30, and you definitely don't need a $30 oil. I am using it because I already have it. I bought it for the India Baton routine that I did, and it is pretty good, but it's not the lightest weight oil that I've used. But you could use any oil blend or pure oil that you want. You just want to end your routine with that to seal everything in and give your hair that extra layer of protection against the cold, dry air. And these are the results I ended up with. You can see that my hair is really nice and well moisturized. It's relatively frizz-free. My clumps look well defined and shiny. My scalp feels really clean. My hair feels really clean and soft. And it's better protected from this dry weather. I just want to share some other glycerin-free products that you might enjoy as well. Now, most of these do have different humectants. It's really difficult to find hair products that have absolutely no humectants because humectants do serve a purpose. But I want to go ahead and share all of these anyway and share this routine because I know that a lot of you out there are always on the lookout for products that are specifically glycerin-free. We have the Kinky Curly Come Clean shampoo and the Kinky Curly Not Today leave-in conditioner. Of course, I used the Kinky Curly curling custard today. I have actually not used these yet, but I'm sharing them because they have such a good reputation in the wavy and curly hair community that I'm pretty confident that they're good, but I cannot totally vouch for them yet as I just received them. I just picked them up in the Sally Beauty sale that's going on. If you didn't know about that, you should check that out. I'm really excited to try these. I'm thinking about doing a Kinky Curly one brand wash day. Is that something you'd want to see? Please let me know below. All the Kinky Curly products are glycerin-free. This is a huge favorite of mine, the Eco Slay Orange Marmalade. I just have this little tiny bottle. My sister-in-law got me this for my birthday, the beginning of this year, so it just technically passed its shelf life, but I do keep it in the fridge like they recommend, and it still smells fine, it still works fine, and there's just a little bit left, so I'm going to continue using it. It is so good. It is definitely one of my favorite stylers, and I really need to get some more. The Trailux High Definition Gel is really, really good. It is technically glycerin-free, but it does have propylene glycol pretty high up in the ingredients, which is very similar to glycerin. But I know that some of you who avoid glycerin are able to use propylene glycol without issue. So I wanted to include it because it is an amazing gel. This is one of the gels that I want to use almost every routine, but I have so many different products I really try to switch it up. But this one is definitely one of my favorites. The Trailux Untie the Knot leave-in conditioner is also glycerin-free, but has the propylene glycol. This is definitely at least in my top 5 leave-in conditioners. Probably either my favorite or my second favorite. Let me know if you want an updated favorite products video, because I kind of really want to make one, but I'd like to know if it's something you'd actually want to see. I have a lot of new favorites, and it's been a while since I did a full favorites video. This one smells so good. I almost want to use it like every day through the fall. The smell is just so nice and festive. It's just a very spicy scent, cloves, cinnamon, that kind of thing, and I adore it. Another product that I really like and I actually haven't used in quite a while is the Anasi Curling Custard. It's so good. I just have this little tiny baby one that I bought from their website in a bundle. It smells so good. It has a really nice consistency. It's super easy to work with, really easy to apply, not sticky. The consistency is kind of like a mix between a gel and a cream. And I definitely need to reach for this again. And I will be reaching for it as we go through this colder weather because this is such a good product and I have not used it enough because I haven't even emptied this little tiny bottle yet. And just for good measure, another example of oil. This is just 100% pure argan oil. It's from Shea Moisture. It's again not the lightest one ever, but it is pure argan oil, so it doesn't have glycerin and it works really well to seal your hair. I haven't tried it myself, but I've also heard that jojoba oil and almond oil are really good to use. Whenever I need more oil, maybe I will try those. If you have a favorite oil, please leave it in the comments below. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I try to be helpful, I try to be fun, I try to share all my favorites and all my tips because this is fun for me and I love doing experiments on my hair, and I just really hope it's helpful and fun for you too. Let me know below if there's anything else that you do as the seasons change to adjust your hair routine as the weather changes. I'm really trying to cultivate a community here where we can all help each other, so I'd love to see the comments filled with even more tips. As always, all the products that I used today are linked in the description below, and there's also a link to my Amazon store that just lists all of my favorite products across the board. If you liked this video, please click the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and click that notification bell so you won't miss out on any of my new content. Remember to love yourself fully and faithfully, and I'll see you next time.